Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I thought it'd be neat to share with you kind of a self-working triumph effect. I'm going to call this one Play It Straight Triumph 2.0. Just because it is self-working, that means there's no sleight of hand involved, although there's some optional sleight of hand moves that you can do with this trick if you so desire, but it's not necessary. It just kind of enhances the trick just a little bit more, okay, if you want to do them. It's not really necessary, but it's completely optional, okay? Now you're gonna have a spectator select two cards. You can either have one spectator look at one card and another spectator look at another card, which is two spectators, or one spectator, look at two cards themselves. So you have a spectator select any card that they want. Let's say they pick this one, and then you have the second spectator select this one, okay? That'll be the second card, okay? It's really neat, nice to have two cards selected for this trick, okay? Or else it doesn't look as good, okay? So you have them remember this. In this case, they picked two aces, lucky them. The ace of spades and the ace of hearts, okay? They're gonna remember those cards, and you just place them on top of the deck, and you can just cut the cards in the middle of the deck, completely losing them in the deck themselves, okay? If you want, you can even give, a nice sloppy shuffle, completely mixing up the order of the cards, okay? It's completely optional move. It doesn't really have to be done if you don't want to, okay? Now, what you're gonna do, and this is what makes the trick self-working, is you deal out all the cards into 4 different piles, okay? And then this is where it's kind of similar to the Play It Straight Triumph effect, where you're gonna shuffle 2 piles into each other, and then do it one more time, and then the final 2 piles you'll shuffle one face up and one face down, completely mixing up the order of the cards, okay? So you take pile 1 and pile 3, okay? And you shuffle these 2 piles together, okay? Completely mixing up the cards, and you can even give them a cut if you want. It's completely optional. And then you take the remaining 2 piles and shuffle these together, okay? Completely mixing up the order of the cards, and you can give them a cut if you want to, like that. Okay, now, take one pile face up, one pile face down, and shuffle them together, okay? So they're completely mixed up. You can see that the cards are going face up and face down. Now, if you give the cards a magic tap, spread them out, you will see that all the cards that are face up are all black cards, except for one card. There's a 1 red card, the ace of hearts, and that will be the first card that was picked by one of the spectators. And now if you turn the cards over, give them another magic tap, spread them out, you will find that all the face-up cards are all red, except for 1 black card. Look at that, the ace of spades, the second card that was picked, okay? And that's Play It Straight Triumph 2.0, an easy kind of self-working triumph effect. Now, before I show you how to do it, please, as always, like and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to give a shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're looking for information on how to become a channel member and what that entails, just click that tab on YouTube and it gives you all that information, okay? Also, check out thebestmagicshop.com, where you can find some awesome new magic tricks, accessories, shirts, bags, and more for yourself or anyone who just likes magic. Okay, now for the tutorial. So you have a regular deck of cards, but you're gonna do a deck setup, and you're gonna set the deck up so that every other card is in red-black order, okay? So you have red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, etc., 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 okay? Every other card is opposite of the color of the one before it, okay? So red, black, 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 okay? Red, black, okay? So they're in red, black order. The suits, the order of the suit, the number doesn't matter. It's just that you want all the cards, every opposite card, a different color, okay? So red, black order. And you need a full deck. So you need 52 cards for this trick for it to work, okay? If you're using 50 cards, it might not work, okay? Or if you're using 51, it won't work. So 52, full deck, every other card, red, black, okay? So you can, glance at the deck. It looks like it's well mixed. You can cut the cards as many times as you want, just simple cuts, okay? Over and over and over again, because it's going to maintain the red, black order. Optional move is to do any kind of false shuffle you want. I did a sloppy false shuffle, just looks something like this. I have a tutorial on the sloppy false shuffle if you want to learn that, or if you already know how to do it, or any other kind of false shuffle that you want to do. you can add that into the trick, but it's completely not necessary, okay? So you can cut the cards as many times as you want. Now, you have a spectator select a card, and they can cut to a card that they want, or as I did it, if you spread the deck out, they can pick, whatever card that they want. The only important part about when you do this, when they select the card, is that you want to reverse the order of the 2 cards that you're going to use, okay? So like they pick this card will be the first card, and then this card will be the second card, so you place it on top of that card, so you're reversing the order. Now, if you pick these cards up, they're still in red-black order. Now, you have a black card on the bottom, so you want the black card to be on the top when you put them back on top, okay? So that's all you're doing is reversing the order of these 2 cards that they're selecting right next to each other, okay? So now, once you reverse the order of just these 2 cards, you can place them on top. So they pick the 7 of spades and the 8 of diamonds. You place them on the top. Okay, this deck is in red, black order. Now, it's going to be out, once you put them on, it's going to be out of red, black order for these 2 cards, okay? So you can cut the cards as many times as you want. Simple cuts, it doesn't matter. You can do another false shuffle here if you want, okay? But you can cut it as many times as you want. Now, you deal out the cards into 4 different piles, and what you're doing is the first and the third pile are going to be the same color of suits, and the second and the fourth pile are going to be the same color suits, okay? Or same color of cards, okay? So like the first and third will be the red or black, and then the second and the fourth will be the red or black, okay? Let me show you once I get all these done. And here, so these are all red except for now that one black card that they picked, okay, will be in one of the piles, and it just happens, I think, to be not in this one. It'll be in this one here, okay? So the 7 of spades, okay? So that's the one black card, and then these will be the black cards, okay? So it'll vary, every time you do it, but what you do is you take the first and the third pile, and then you can just shuffle those together because they're all the same color, okay? So you just do a real shuffle, and then you can cut them as many times as you want to after you shuffle them. If you wanted to, again, you can shuffle them. It doesn't matter, okay? Because they're all the same color except for one card, the one that you reverse the order of, okay? And then the second and the fourth stack, shuffle those together again, and you can cut them and do whatever you want. Now, you turn one pile face up, one pile face down. You just shuffle these in together, and what that does is that puts all one suit on one side, or one color on one side face up, which this case is all the black cards, except for that one red card. And then that's the one that they picked here. So that's the 8 of diamonds. And then if you just turn the deck over again, now you have all the red cards face up, except for the one black card that they picked, the 7 of spades, and that you reverse the order, okay? So that's kind of a play it straight triumph 2.0 effect. It's a self-working triumph effect. You just have to do the deck setup, black, red cards, and then once you have the cards finished, it's kind of easy setup. If you just put all of one face up in one pile and one face down in the other pile, you're gonna have your deck separated into black and red cards, and then if you can do a cool Pharaoh shuffle, then you can get them all back into black, red order, or you can just go on with another trick, okay? So let me know what you think. It's completely self-working. If it has to be, you can add in a few sleights, false shuffles, whatever. It's just deck setup, black, red. Okay? Let me know what you think, and until next time.